Hello YouTube, my name is Nero and today we have some more Hearthstone and the final wing of the League of Explorers Adventure is now out and ready for us to play. There's actually going to be 4 bosses in this one. It's going to be called the Hall of Explorers and we are going to get a couple of legendaries and have 4 different bosses to take on, which I think is going to be pretty cool. The first boss today.
What a wonderful museum. Here, meet my new friend, Skelesaurus Hex.
I like the name Oh, that's pretty cool. Skelesaurus Hex, excuse me. That's a really cool name. So, Ancient Power. Give each player a random card. It costs 0. That sounds like it could be pretty fun if you ask me. So, he's going to be using the staff to animate the museum's exhibits. Alright, so that's pretty interesting. He went to the Hall of Explorers. He is using the staff that he stole from us that we put together from the first 3 wings. He's using it to reanimate all the stuff here within the Hall of Explorers, and we have to stop him. And it looks like we're going to be making our own deck here. So what deck do we actually go ahead and run? That's the big question. What do we use here? Do we run more Murlocs? I think we run more Murlocs because Murlocs are awesome. And we actually changed our Murloc deck after the last wing of this adventure, and then as a result the Murloc deck's a lot different, so maybe it'll be a little bit better, maybe it'll be horribly worse. We'll have to see. But we're facing the AI, so you never know. Skelesaurus Hex. Just a good name, man. It's just a good name. Ah, we got Sir Finley Murgleton right away. Look at all these 1 and 0 drops right away. This is some good stuff right here. So I mean, heck, let's just keep them all. That's not a bad starting hand. I'm thinking we put out Sir Finley to start. And that's going to allow us to change our hero power. Ooh, anything can happen.
It summoned the ethereal through our wards. He's stealing everything.
Not everything, just the good things.
No, stop stealing stuff, you jerk. So anything can happen. It's kind of sad we got it right now. This is one of the new cards that we got with this adventure. We can play on turn 10, and we can summon 7 Murlocs that died. So if we have an empty board, this one card can fill up our entire board. So Sir Finley Murgleton, here we go. Who's up for an adventure? Now we get to pick a new hero power. Which hero power do we want? Do we want to draw some cards? Do we want to have the Mage's Fire Blast? Or do we want totems? That's a rough one, actually. The life tap could be pretty nice. We don't have any actual healing in this deck whatsoever. And I'm thinking the Fire Blast could be... Fire Blast could be pretty good. But I think we're going to go with life tap. Just because I would like the idea I like the ability to be able to draw more cards. Now, of course, we're also going to put out the 0 cost Murloc Tiny Fin, which is essentially a Wisp. But a Doomsayer? Jeez. Alright, so we each get a random card with that hero power, and it costs 0, but I got Doomsayer. But this is essentially a Wisp Murloc, so it has a synergy of Murlocs. So that's kind of nice. Alright, so Sir Finley, take him out. And do we just... Yeah, I think we just put out the blue gill, and I think we just go face. This is my first time really experimenting with the new Murloc deck that we put together here, so... There's tons of Murlocs in it. So we get Inner Fire, change a minion's attack to equal to its health. Oh! I'm not so happy about that. Oh, and you also got the huge toad. Alright, so I have a bunch of weenies out here on the board. He has a bunch of big scary stuff out on the board. Oh, can I draw something good? No.
Is this really Arthas' signature? And in mint condition?
Reno, Ran, hide the artifacts.
Yes, we must hide all the artifacts. He's stealing Arthas' stuff. Arthas is the Lich King. Gosh, I must sacrifice my whole board to be able to murder that. Or I could save the 1/1. Okay, so... Gosh, there's really not a lot of good options here for me, is there? I can make Sir Finley a 2/2. That doesn't seem like it's gonna be useful. I could draw a card, see what I get, but I'm only have 1 mana left, so it's not gonna help out very much. Doomsayer could clear the board, and I may actually go along with the Doomsayer, to be perfectly honest, because he actually could spend his entire turn trying to kill off the Doomsayer. I could trade my whole board, then Doomsayer, and he probably wouldn't be able to kill it off. Is that really the best option? I think it actually might be. So... Let's go ahead and do it. Do I Inner Fire? No, we'll just trade the whole board. Screw it. Later, Finley. I love you, man. I love you, Finley, but you know, it just we can't be doing this. Sorry, let's actually hit up a hero power here too. All right. Well, we got the Doomsayer, so it's gonna kill off anything he has on the board. I get a Cold Blood. All right. So if I combo, I can give a minion +4 attack. That's pretty nice. I'll take that. What kind of secret is that? It's a hunter secret. Well, nice clear board here. The Hunter Secret could be... that's actually a nice card. The Hunter Secret could be a snipe, so that could be potentially terrible for me. So, first thing we're going to do is put out you, and if nothing happens, which it hasn't, alright, then we put out you. And do I cold blood? Do I cold blood? I think we do. I think we do. Alright, we cold blood here, because even if that is a explosive trap, I keep forgetting the name of things, it's not going to be able to kill off the Murloc War Leader. Alright, Fell Cannon. At the end of your turn, do 2 damage to a non-mech. Alright, now if that hits my Murloc War Leader, that could hurt another Hunter Secret. Come on, not me. Oh, gosh, darn it. Well, then.
He's animating an army. Elise, stop him.
Yes, he is animating an army.
The staff's too strong.
Tell Zaxxas Noir? Does that even work? Did you just make up words there? Baron! We got the Baron, even though I don't have like anybody with Death Rattle in this deck. Alright, well, I could go for drawing 2 cards. All the Murlocs have +1 attack. That could be nice and dandy, I suppose. Probably not. Ooh, I could put out the Baron and then make his attack equal to his health. Alright, so put out the Baron. Nothing has happened here. Alright, I guess I should have probably... Should I just trade here? Instead of going face here, should I actually just trade into that? Just say screw it. I think I do. We'll see. I'm probably gonna get Freezing Trap now. Ooh, Snake Trap. That's actually not that bad. I'm not worried about the Snake Trap. Well, it wasn't a Freezing Trap, and I'm happy about that. Now we Inner Fire you, make you a 7/7, right? Right? Sure. Alright, and draw 2 cards. Sure. Alright. And, okay, so we got certainly a lot of Murlocs here, but none that I'm too keen on actually putting out right now, especially considering the Murloc Tidehunter, both of the cards I get from that can die to the snakes. And that dies to snakes. So, this is what I was actually looking for. So next turn we could probably be pretty well off here. So you put out the Murloc Tidecaller, right? So whenever a Murloc is summoned, he gains +1 attack. That's 2 Murlocs, that's 3 Murlocs, that's 4 Murlocs. I have a free Pyroblast. Yeah, okay. Well, GG to you, I suppose, sir, even though you are slowly whittling me down here. I'm not happy about that. Yes! Hit your teammates. That's the weird thing about the Fell Cannon. It's a weird card. Alright, give all your Murlocs +2 health. Alright, so things are about to go bacon, eggs, and ham here. Alright, so here comes you. Alright. Oh, do I want to just put the 2 here, or do I want to put... No, I want to put you. I want to put you. Yes, yes, yes! Now we give all my other Murlocs +2 health. Yeah! Suddenly my board is buff and tough and ready for action. And here's the thing. I don't want to use my Pyroblast on that, do I? No. Surely not. Do I save my... It's a 0-cost Pyroblast. I say I save it until I really... Like, I save it for lethal, right? If I can wither him down to the point where I can get him down to 10 damage in 1 turn... Or 10 health in 1 turn, then I hit him with the Pyroblast. Alright, Tail Swipe, deal 4 damage. Oh my god. Alright, well here he comes, trying to whittle me away. Alright, Bloodfin Raptor coming out. Yeah, you're not gonna continue whittling. Oh, you only have 2 cards. How many secrets do you have? You're a dinosaur. A dead one at that. Alright, well that didn't really do much for you. Alright, well, I could have each player draw 2 cards. Could Divine Favor. Divine Favor doesn't seem like it help that much right now. How much damage does he have on the board right now? He has 6, 7, 8, 9. He has 10 damage on the board right now, so I should actually try to clear that out. So how should we go about doing that? How should we go about doing that? Well, these guys are kind of useless. Like, they don't have any existing buffs. Their battle cries are over, so I can really trade them if I would want to. So we trade you into you, I think, just to get rid of something there. We could get out Tall Strider. Tall Strider is a free 5/4 essentially. I think we go for the draw 2 cards here to start, just to see what we could get. I'm going through my deck pretty quick though. I got 16 cards left, but so does he, so that's okay. So we got a couple more Murlocs. I want to get rid of that Fell Cannon because that thing is just being a pain, to be honest. Then we can get rid of one of those little tiny things. Then, I think we definitely get out the Tall Strider for sure. I mean, it's a freaking 5/4 for free. Then we can get out the Chargy. I can actually use my Chargy here to get rid of one of his 1/1s, which I may actually do. I think I'm going to do that, actually. It seems like a waste. It really does. So what that's doing is making so he can't trade his 1/1 into my Baron Ribbon there, which I'm pretty happy about. Gosh, part of me wants to Pyroblast down that thing just so he has nothing on the board. Ah, that's such a waste. This is a free deal 10 damage card. I can't just do that, can I? Mage Secret. It's probably got like a counter spell anyway. Maybe. Ah, gosh, I hate secrets. I hate secrets. We're just going to put out more Murlocs and we're going to end off a turn. It's probably a counter spell, the mage one, if I had to guess. Alright, so I have a Nerubar Weblord. Ah, Gazrilla! I am glad I saved my Pyroblast. I am glad I saved my Pyroblast. But here's the thing. I need to use like another... oh my gosh, I need to use another spell. Which means I'm going to have to waste a Divine Favor, I think. Well, it's not waste, but I want to use it. Alright, well, that wasn't a counter spell. So I did get some cards out of it, I suppose. Which I don't want to overdraw here. I have 9 cards left in my freaking deck here. But we do have Old Murkai now, which is pretty scary. So we Pyroblast. Wait. Would I randomly have, like, lethal somehow? Probably. No, 27 damage. Oh, what? No, 27, 2017. So let's see here. Let's see. If I were to put out the War Leader. Oh, I don't have the mana to do all that right now. All right, well, whatever. We're going to Pyroblast down that. I love the animation of Pyroblast, by the way. It is just a mean animation. Do I put out the War Leader? I think I do. That's going to buff up everybody just out of range of that stupid, annoying, what is the name of that thingy? What is the name of that thing? Explosive Trap, yeah. I keep forgetting the names of things. I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm going crazy. And now we have a Vaporize. All right, well, I mean, I'm actually happy that he died rather than any of my Murlocs. Because my Murlocs need health. And I could have put that out if I wanted to, but I don't want to do that. Let's see. That would make it so I have 6 guys on the board. Yeah. This will make it so I have 6 guys on the board. So next turn, I could put out Old Murkai and have him just go bacon, eggs, and ham. Because Old Murkai is +1 attack for every other Murloc on the battlefield. Plus, I now have a weapon. Okay, you're going to charge. Where are you charging? Don't charge my face and then have lethal. Okay, that's fine. Oh my gosh, he's got 2 of them. Man's coming at us with 2. Curse. Give your opponent a curse card while they hold it. Deal 2 damage to start of the turn. Ah, gosh, no fair. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure I have lethal now, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage on the board, not counting Old Murkai. So I think we hit him with Old Murkai. Yeah, 7 attack charge. All right. Well, GG to you, not Hexasaurus. It's Skelesaurus Hex. It's such a weird name. GG to you. You put up a by golly, you couldn't handle that Murloc burst.
Explorer, you get to Rafaam.
Okay, so we're going to go to him. So, Fossilized Devilsaur, who essentially the guy we just fought, he's an 8/8 for 8, and he will have Taunt if you control a beast. So he's kind of like an Iron Bark Protector for a Druid, but it's a neutral card. So that's kind of interesting. I wonder if that will ever see any play, depending on certain decks. Raven Idol, choose 1, discover a minion, or discover a spell for only 1 mana. That's pretty cool. I like that card. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. All right, so moving on here to the next little part of the wing here. We are going to be going to this place.
Such lovely toys. A shame you keep breaking them.
The Steel Sentinel. All right. So that he looks like he's like a Lordron Knight or something apparently. So your hero can only take 1 damage at a time? What? Rafaam has thrown another obstacle in your path to defeat the Sentinel. Okay, so we can only do 1 damage to him at a time. That is absurd. Do we go out with more Murlocs, or do we go out with the totems? Do we go out with the big annoying control deck? Do we go on with Zoo? Do we go Face Hunter? Random Rogue, which is just fun. Demons. Lots of demons. He can only take 1 damage at a time, so I think it's going to be more about survivability than anything. So let's go with the Warrior, although I do want to change around my Warrior deck so that it has Muradin in it. Because not Muradin, whatever the name of that guy is. Magni, that was it, yeah. I'm going to swap out Magni because I rarely ever use him. I've played as a Warrior so freaking much. Where am I going here? Solo Adventures. I've played with him so much, but I've never actually like messed around with Magni. So we're going to do the Control Warrior deck, and we're going to do it with Magni here. So the whole point of the Control Warrior deck is, like, stay alive very long and put out big, scary creatures, essentially.
Magni versus the Steel Sentinel.
I wonder if there's going to be a way to actually get rid of his shield. God, he's like literally made of steel. He's literally made of steel. All right. I haven't played this deck in ages. We'll keep Taskmaster. Get rid of those for right now. And we get an Executed, and we get another Acolyte of Pain back. All right. Well, I wonder if there's a way to silence that thing, man.
Oh, that's Lothar's armor. Cost me months in Blackrock sifting through dragon dung.
Ah, that's a lore joke. Hey, we have a new map here. Awesome. I like new maps. New maps are awesome. I'm just going to armor up. This is so cool. What does all this do? No fair. He's got a sparring partner. All right. Well, how much attack does that have? It has 3 attack.
Dispatch the animated swords in the East Hall. Elise, whom shall I aid?
Ain't.
Torino in the main
No,
storeroom,
no, screw Reno. Aid
surrounded
me.
by
Give me
boom box.
cards. Oh, gosh. Well, that really hurts, actually, because if I just put out the Acolyte of Pain, he's just going to whoop it. But whatever. We'll put out the Acolyte of Pain. If he trades into it, then I'll be able to use my Cruel Taskmaster to get rid of him. And I'll be able to draw a card with Acolyte. But gosh, that is a really tough... No! Don't just... No! This isn't going good, boys. Oh, he went face. Now, oh, is he going to go face again? All right. Well, he... All right, I guess. I suppose that works.
Back to work.
And we got the armor smith. Think about it, that's a really good weapon for him to have. I mean, that's going to kill off a lot of things. He's going to cleave me. Holy crap. This guy's got answers. He's got answers to everything, but I am getting a bunch of armor out of this. Now, if he decides to hit me with the true silver, that'd be great, actually. Hit him. Hit him. Hit the armor smith. No. Jerk. All right, we're getting close to being able to put out Emperor Thaurissan.
You all seem busy. I'll just help myself to this lovely brooch.
What's a brooch? I don't know what a brooch is. Okay. More armor smith. Oh golly, I don't want to have to fiery borax down that thing. But you gotta do what you gotta do to clear the board. So we're getting a bit of armor here. Gosh, this guy's got weapons for days. Arcanite Reaper. Is he gonna hit me or he's just going right at me? Alright, it's a good thing. So I think Control Warrior was a really good class to go with here. So we drop out the Emperor Thaurissan. Oh no, he could kill the Emperor. And he will only take 1 damage as a result. So we can't put out the Emperor just yet, I don't think. We need to wait for him to get rid of that weapon. He can only take 1 damage at a time. Keep in mind. So my axe here is useless because that's only going to do 1 damage to him, and that's just a waste. Come on. Attack face with that. Yes. Yes. No more weapons for you. No more. Jeez. Okay, so now we drop the Emperor.
Rand, he's animating the library books. I'll handle the flying hammers and the Lordaeron exhibit.
The flying hammers. Okay, Emperor. Execute. None of this seems great. But having 2 brawls already in my hand is just not great. But by the power of Ragnaros, I have the power, so just something to bear in mind. Screw it. And we'll tickle the face. Now, hopefully he doesn't have another weapon. But even if, no, because if he has a weapon and he attacks the Emperor, he's only going to take 1 damage from the Emperor. All right, that plus that. So he's going to take 1 damage and trade. He's going to be able to get rid of Emperor. But we have... Why is he always going face? I guess it's because he knows I'm going to have to, like, tickle him to death here. I mean, maybe it does make a bit of sense for him to do it that way. Well, bollocks. I don't want to execute. That's just silly. So I'm thinking Death Spite, get rid of that. Get out the Acolyte of Pain, and maybe an armor up. Yeah, it's perfect. All right. Hello, hello. No more review. And hit you. And armor up. But here's the thing. I don't want to hit him with my weapon because it does 1 damage. It's such a waste of a good weapon. This is a weird fight. This is a really weird fight. Now he's going to charge at me. Well, yeah, so he's going to continue to go face. You're not even going to try and get rid of Emperor here, who is just making it so all my cards cost nothing. Nope, why would he? Okay. Shield Maiden, thank you. What a time for you to show up. Okay, so... I wonder, is there an easy way to get rid of him? And I really don't think there is. I could pop the Divine Shield. That Divine Shield's actually a bugger right now. If I could hit him with my axe to pop the Divine Shield, take 4 damage, then trade these 2 into him, which would get me a bit of armor back, then Shield Maiden up, still have her Emperor Tharson out. Brawl, I don't want the Brawl. I have 3 people, he has 4. Execute, I can't deal damage to him. Ragnaros is complete RNG. It would be a 50... No. None of these options are good for me. None of them. Alright. But we're going to get a bit of armor. Ooh, that actually helps out quite a bit. Alright, now I'm at the point. Do I execute him? Put out the Sludge Belcher. I think I'm going to do that now. I think that changes things a little bit. So we're going to execute that. We're going to get out the Sludge Belcher. Armor up. Keep my Armor Smith here because I feel as though Armor Smith is going to allow me to get a bit more armor back. And I do have the Shield Maiden for next turn. Maybe I'm doing about this the wrong way. He's basically just doing a race, like trying to take me out as fast as possible. My Ysera won. I think I won that joust, guys. What do you think? He's trying to like rush me down really fast. I wonder if a good counter would be like a zoo deck where you like rush at him. Harrison Jones, that's actually great. Okay. Let's see here. I really can't afford... Oh, that's 1 damage to everybody. That would kill my Armor Smith if I were to attack with my weapon here. By golly, there's so many things to be done here that some of it seems a bit overwhelming. So how do I get rid of the 5/6? I could trade you into you, which I don't know if I want to trade the Emperor, but you know, maybe I do. Run him into him. Then he would have 1 health left. Use my axe to attack face. Or maybe use my axe to attack face first. That way I can benefit more from it. And then have the Armor Smith give me a bunch of armor. Here, alright, here's what we do, I think. Get out you. More armor. Get out you. By fire be purged. Alright, then we... Well, let's make sure I attack with him. Her. Gosh, I'm just so confused today. Then hit this. This seems like the right way to go about things. Because this way I'm going to get a ton of armor from the Armor Smith, from the Whirlwind effect, from the Death Spite. Alright. That's going to kill that. Drop him down to 5. I can kill him. Then attack that. Now Rag's in his face, but Rag's only going to do 1 damage to his face, sadly. Rag's only doing 1 damage to face here. Alright, I have 14 armor here, so it's like I have 21 health. He's having trouble getting through my taunts, so we're about to have a joust, see if we're going to get a charge. And I win! Big Game Hunter! Haha! And he has no cards left in his hand, so he is quickly running out of steam here. If he puts out a weapon, I'd be happy about that, because I would just be able to get rid of that weapon very easy. Okay, I don't know. Do I execute here? Do I waste enough? Do I like run that into that, then execute it, then trade that into that, and leave only Rag on the board? I don't know if that would be that great. I really don't. I mean, if he is just going to be so insistent on going on my face, going to my face, why don't I go hit face against him? Let Ragnaros do his thing, and hopefully hit one of them. Come on, Rag. There you go, Rag. And kill off one of his guys. Yeah. All right. Okay, I really hope he doesn't win this joust. Alright, it's a tie, therefore I win. Awesome. I'll take that. Ah, now he's going to give him the Divine Shield regardless. Alright, well. Alex Straza set his health to 15. Or I can set my own health to 15. Could also be helpful. Could Brawl. Brawls are here, but guys, I've had the Brawls the whole game, but they just haven't been useful. Harrison Jones, I do want to save that. But then again, do I want to really save Harrison Jones? Oh, yeah, I do, because I want to be able to destroy his weapon if he puts one out. So. I think we execute that. I think we run you into you. Do I Alex draws at his health? Because that's a lot of damage to his face. I have the equivalent of 23 health right now. So does he. And I drop him down to 15. That could help out a ton. That could also help me out a ton by having all that extra health. You know what? I think we're going to do it to him, though. I think we're going to go a little offensive here. Pop his shield. There we go. I'm actually very... Yes! Awesome! Awesome! And then he ran into rag. That was just a waste. That was a giant waste for him. That is amazing. Ah, more armor, you say. Ah, yes. More armor. He can't beat the protection warrior. All right. Now, actually, Gromosh doesn't matter. He essentially is like a 1/9 with charge. Well, since the health and attack and whatever doesn't matter, I'm just gonna trade that and run him into there. There you go. Armor up. I'm back up to 30 armor here, essentially. And now we're gonna slowly whittle him down. He's brawling me. No fair. You're not allowed to have brawl. Well, I'm gonna have one person live, and it's arguably the least helpful of them. Do we send out Gromosh? I think we do, because why not? Then we armor up, and we continue to tickle him. Coochie coochie coo! Tickling him to death. Ah, he's top decking here. He's top decking. That's not good for him. I mean, if you have to put out an Argent Protector and you have no one to give the Divine Shield to, well, just GG to you. I can kill anything in the game with this, with that Shield Slam, because I have 25 armor, which is fantastic. Yeah, screw it. Do I want my weapon? I'll grab a weapon. Why not? Why not? Deal my 1 damage. We're gonna whittle him down here. I'm not worried about that, Crusader. Not worried at all, in fact. So we're gonna pop your shield there. Then we're gonna go face. Yes. So my brawls here have been completely useless this whole game. But by golly, I'm okay with that. Let's armor up. Hey, Ysera! Welcome to the party. I'll be putting you out next turn. I have 34 armor. This deck is silly. Alright, Shield Maiden. I win. I've won every joust, so like literally every one of them, and I think that's pretty amazing. Sludge Belcher. Sludge Belcher, Ysera. Sludge Belcher, Ysera. I'm thinking Ysera. Then we'll trade here. We'll get rid of the 2 of you. There we go. Put you out. I think I could have shield slammed him and not done that, but whatever. And hit him with a Dream. So Dream is gonna return. So I get to send the sparring partner back to his hand. He had to give Gromosh. That's amazing. That's amazing. All right, so let's just see. Let's do 34 damage to you. A little bit of overkill. Keep in mind you can't shield slam face. It has to be to a minion. I wish I could just shield slam face. That'd be great, but you can't. Just get out that. Continue to armor up. And continue to tickle him. Now, hopefully we get something cool from Ysera. Come on, fun card. Something cool. Ysera Awakens. Another Dream. Arguably the most boring. And, alright. So, we can get rid of that, believe it or not. We're going to rock Harrison Jones. Destroy your opponent's weapon and draw cards equal to its durability. That's going to make me draw 5 cards. And that's actually going to make me, like, overdraw. So, maybe I don't want to get rid of that. I'm just going to keep Harrison, I think. Let's get more armor. I want more armor. I don't have enough. I don't have nearly enough armor here. This is silly. This is silly. Can we just say how silly this is? Can we all just agree that my 43 armor is silly? And now we get a Laughing Sister. Oh, who are you gonna kill? Probably Gromosh if you're smart. Though to be fair, it doesn't matter. I still win. So that was a heck of a game. Let's armor up for the sake of more armor, because I always want more armor. And then we're gonna Harrison Jones for the fun of it, because that belongs in a museum.
That belongs in a museum.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Ow. No, not 1 damage. I don't know why I'm doing this, but by golly, we are. And finish him off with the Ysera. Well, that was certainly a fight. A very long fight, but that was certainly a fight. Bum, 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 bum. King Magni Bronzebeard.
Explorer, take the fight to Rafaam.
Ah, we'll do. All right, Cursed Blade. So this is going to be a weapon. I think it's a weapon, so it's hard to tell. So deal all double all damage dealt to your hero. Huh. All right, so it's a 2-3 for 1, which is actually really great. But any damage done to you is like doubled, so that's potentially horrifying. So, and you have 3 charges of it, so it's gonna be hard to kind of like get rid of it. Oh wow, that's an interesting little weapon there. That's interesting. All right, Museum Curator, Battle Cry, discover a Death Rattle card. So 1-2 for 2. All right. Well. So who are we fighting now? Are we going? Wait, we're going to fight. There's a final thing right there. So who's this guy? This is the boss. Archdief Rafaam, I think that's how you pronounce it. So he stole a sap and has nearly destroyed the museum. This has to end. His ability is going to be Unstable Portal, which is the mage card. Add a random minion to your hand and cost 3 less. So his hero power is a card.
Deck you're going to use?
Oh, you don't want me to use Control Warrior? Well, we can use totems. We'll come out with the totems. We'll see. We'll see what he's got. We'll see what he's got when it comes to the totems. You can't handle the totems. There's gonna be far too many totems for him to be able to handle.
I like your deck. I think I will take it.
But
Explorer, we've got a spare deck. Use this one.
all right, so we're making him use totems.
Wonderful card.
We're making him use totems, and I'm using a spare deck. What? This is awesome. Rare Spear. Ooh, what is this? So whenever your opponent plays a rare card, gain +1/+1. That is cool. That is really cool.
Yes. This hand of cards is incredible.
No, it's not. It's a totem deck. Shut up. All right, Rare Spear and Wisp. I'm just going to keep the Rare Spear out and see if he plays any rare cards. Rockfire Weapon is not a rare card. Why are you using Rockfire Weapon to kill... No. No. What? Give me back my deck. You don't know how to use it. Alright, Flare is useless right now. Ooh, taunt. I'm just going to keep this out. He's not going to want to play a rare card. He's going to coin. Coin is something cool. That's my deck. He's using my deck. Haha, that's a rare card. Why are you lightning storming? He has to be doing... No. Why is he using all this removal on nothing?
Sorry about the deck. We built it last year for a tournament and haven't changed it since.
Forgotten Torch. Deal 3 damage. Shuffle a Rolling Torch into your deck that deals 6 damage. Huh. Do I want a totem or do I want to do that? I think I want more totems. I want totems. Yeah! A little 1/1. A little Searing Totem. Spooky, scary skeletons right there. Goldshire Putman. Kazan Mystic. Alright. 3 damage here. Base. So are you going to do anything there? He's not doing it. He doesn't know how to play the totems deck. It's great. The AI has no idea how to play totems. He's just using all my spells as removal and not actually playing anything, and it's fantastic. Wait, the totem deck is useless for him because he has an unstable portal hero power. The whole point of the totem deck is you have to use the totemic call a lot. Oh, this is great. Eerie Statue cannot attack unless it's the only minion on the battlefield. Well, that stinks. Had this little 1/1, making it so I can't really use it. More totems. More totems. More totems. More totems. I honestly did not know the mechanic for this fight, and I think it's hilarious I happened to pick the totem deck. Because if I would have picked Murlocs, he would have actually been able to do something. But I think since he has the totem deck, the AI is just like, what? They have no idea how to play it. I mean, he's buffing up a Vitality Totem, which, to be fair, is kind of smart, I suppose. Well, actually, I have no way of getting rid of that this turn. He's going to heal up like crazy from that Vitality Totem. He doesn't have any secrets, nor do I think he's going to have any secrets. But I have a Harrison Jones. That's kind of cool. More totems. Elephants guide me. Well, there's no point in me attacking with this. So I guess I'll go face, I suppose. And I think we're just going to put out the Kazan Mystic now. That deck doesn't have secrets. Shamans don't have secrets, so... What? Okay. That was certainly one heck of a top deck. Onyxia. Summon 1/1 wolves to your battlefield. Oh gosh. Alright, so we can mind vision. That could be something. Flare doesn't help me at all here. If I win a truck, I can actually kill Onyxia. I can kill Onyxia. And I think we do. I think we do. We're going to take 8 damage to the face, but I'm not too worried about taking damage right now. Let's mind vision. We're going to copy whatever he has in my hand, which is going to be a lightning bolt, which is would have been helpful when killing Onyxia. Instead of taking damage to my face. I should have done that first. But there's no should have. You know, it's not like I knew. There's no way we could have possibly known. Yeah, I think we just pull out a totem. You know what, screw it. We're lightning bolt down that. I'm tired of him getting all his health back from that thing. Surprisingly, that was a good play by him. He kept healing himself, so screw that. Now we're going to have a freaking board full of whelps tickling me to death. Ah, Manti totem. He got a shield bearer. I mean, to be fair, the deck I've gotten so far hasn't been brilliant. There are weapons in that deck, so I'm going to save Harrison Jones for that. Actually, yeah, there's... How many weapons were even in that deck? I know Doomhammer's in there. Destroy a beast. He doesn't have a beast. Haven't Nessingware, you worthless legendary. God, he's so bad. Such a bad card. Can't attack, so Eerie Statue's like useless slack unless I can give him taunt or something. Gosh, my hand is just so booty. This is a booty hand, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have a way of silencing him or giving him taunt or anything like that. But I'm just going to put him out regardless because I have nothing else I can do this turn, really. So we're just going to get to that. Do I want to get rid of one of the whelps? Do I want to whittle down that? No, we'll just get rid of one of the whelps because I can kill that with my weapon next turn. I need a way to give this taunt. That would be great. This is like a super buffed up version of Ancient Protector. Or no, Ancient Watcher, I think it's called. Okay, so he's starting to get out some of the big scary totem stuff, and I'm not happy about that. This deck is, like, awful. Oh, can I get something good, please? Just anything that may actually be considered to be decent. None of these things are considered decent. None of these are beast cards. Haven't Nessingware. All of these are just awful. All of them are just, like, some of the worst things I've ever seen. I could discover a Death Rattle card. That could be helpful, potentially. Maybe. Harrison, not... Gosh, all of you are so useless. We're going to discover a Death Rattle card. Ooh. Ooh. Too bad I can't use you yet this turn. We're definitely taking Sneed. I'm going to put... Gosh, he... Having nothing where he literally dies to the 3 whelps. Or to the... Harrison... So since there's no secrets, let's flare up. Ooh, Entomb. Choose an enemy minion, so shuffle it into your deck. No, I don't have enough mana to use it. I can't get rid of that dread. I got Totem Carver. Elephants guide me. Hey, a Healy Totem, which doesn't help out a ton. Well, I can't do anything else. Gosh, he has 6 freaking... Oh, my gosh. Lightning Storm. That hurts, but it buffs up my weapon. My weapon's getting stronger and stronger and stronger here, which is nice. But at the same time, I can't keep taking damage. Give me a quest. Did I mention they made this deck useless? Alright. Well, Sneed doesn't help here because I literally, like... The board is just overwhelmed and I have nothing that I can use. Like, literally nothing is useful for me here. I think, did I actually lose this game? Like, I actually got whooped this game. And it's not my fault. There's nothing good in this deck. It's all awful. It's all just terrible. I actually lost. This deck is so bad. Like, everything they gave me was useless. Or super high mana cost. I gave him a totem deck. The totem deck is terrible. How did I lose? I want to give him the totem deck again. It's really that bad of a deck. I mean, for the AI to use, but the deck they give me is even worse. So it's like, make the worst deck possible. Do I make the worst deck possible? Is that supposed to be like the thing here? Now, there's one thing I could do. It's make an awful deck. So, oh, the Curse Blade's a warrior card. That's awesome. I like warrior cards. All right, so we get rid of all this. No, actually, we get rid of the fact this is a warrior, because warrior is just a good class in general. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna give him even worse here. So, terrible cards, terrible stuff. What can we give him that's awful? All right, rogue. Rogue's got awful stuff. No. Warlock has even worse stuff. Warlock's got tons of stuff that hurts it. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's make a new deck. Let's go Warlock. Right. All right. Now we're just gonna name this deck Awful. Awful. All right. Awful deck. All right. So let's think of some awful cards that you would never want to use ever, and put them in the deck. All right. So. Gosh, all these, there's so many possible ones in the Warlock. All right, Dark Bargain. Destroy 2 random enemies, discard 2 random cards. Gosh, so that might actually be useful for him. You never know. Void Crushers. Those are pretty terrible. Bane of Doom. Does damage to a character if it kills it, summon a demon. Meh. Pit Lord. You get a couple of Pit Lords in there. Actually, I only have 1 Pit Lord, so I'll get 1 Pit Lord in there. Sense Demons. I could get a couple Sense Demons and put no other demons into his deck, but that might actually... There already are demons. Succubuses. But, God, the Succubuses might actually be too powerful. Like, maybe I shouldn't actually try to just build an awful deck, because whatever he uses, I mean, there's still some merit to it, and the deck that he gives me is just even worse. So it's like... I'm not even going to make a deck. I'm just consider taking too long and try and make an awful deck. I just went to regular play mode. Solo Adventures. What do I give him? I don't know. Maybe it was just bad RNG with the deck that they gave me. So I'll just give him totems again. And let's see what we can do. To be fair, a totem deck has a bunch of spells in it. Lots of spells for removal and whatnot, which might have been part of my problem. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We'll have to see.
I think I will take it.
Explorer, we've got a spare deck. Use this one.
Please let this be like way different than the last one. All right, they give me a rare spear every time, apparently. Swamp Ooze. I think I'm gonna keep Swamp Ooze just because you're something I can put out on turn 2. And Divine Vision. Okay, fair enough. All right. Well, rare spear, obviously. Really good start. If he wants to play any rare things, he's got a rock. How? That's the exact same card used in turn 1 last time. I'm finding it a bit odd that you had both of those there. Okay. Well, we can discover a 3-cost card, so we're gonna do that for sure. Let's see. Power Mace. I don't have any spells I can really. Well, no. Actually, I don't know. I may actually have spells I can target this guy with, so we're gonna take it. Or her. I think it's a girl. That's definitely a girl. Okay. Well, the name like Eldest, I was a little confused. Or Idis. Alright, so we got that weapon again. Alright, so Mind Vision. We get a Ram Wrangler, who he got from his Unstable Portal. And let's rock a Swamp Ooze. And go face. So he's not really playing anything this game, which is odd. Now he's just going to Lightning Storm me, which is going to buff me up, but still, he is Lightning Storming me. So I think we get out this girl. Mind Vision. What we get? Something cool? We get, you. Okay. All right then. Well, by golly, we have a coin. This man's got an angry chicken. He got an angry chicken from his Unstable Portal. Of all the cards in the game, he got the angry chicken. That's certainly one way to go about it. Well, we can Ram Wrangler this turn. So if you have a beast, summon a random beast. Unfortunately, I don't have a beast, but I can give... That's a spell that I target her with. And that's going to do 3 damage to a random enemy. But I guess it doesn't matter because my weapon does 3 damage. So we need to kill off the chicken. Well, I guess the best way to do it would be target her, and hopefully kill off the chicken. Nope, okay, we're gonna go face. Well, we have to kill the chicken now. Elephants guide me. First time I've ever actually... I think I have this card from the Grand Tournament. I just don't use it much. Ah, Forked Lightning is perfect right there. Ah. Well, I got my Explorer's hat back, which I can put on the Ram Wrangler, which unfortunately, though, I just don't have any Beast cards. So I can't really get the big benefit out of that. So instead of putting out the Ram Wrangler, I think I put out this. Then... Oh, wait. I could have actually gotten the Eerie Statue out there. Well, we'll wait for that now. Okay. Have a hat. Have damage to your face. Because I'm going to try and rush you down a little bit here with this deck. Because, by golly, I need to. Oh, this thing. Yay, I figured out the pattern. Another Jeweled Scarab. Alright. Well. Alright, so... we can run you into you. We can kill off you. We can get out you just to have you out, I guess, because there's, I mean, you're doing nothing in my hand. And all right, Healing Wave. Hey, the other Light Bane, the other. That's like the opposite end of the other thing we had earlier. So whenever this one gets targeted with a spell, it also gets a Vine Shield or a Demolisher. But I'm gonna take this. All right. Yeah, I think we're ender off there. I could coin into a totem, but eh.
Get behind me.
Get behind me. Luckily for me, I can just kill that out, right? Ah, another hat. I like hats. Okay, well, we kill you outright. I think we actually give that to the Mystic. I guess I could have traded. Ah, there's things I could do here, and I'm messing it up. I know I'm messing it up, too. All right. All right. But we give her the hat. Yeah. And totem, I guess. See, what I could have done there is I could have just traded this for the sake of trading it and basically left it so only the Eerie Statue was on the board. And then I could have given it a double Explorer's hat and then just made it hit face. But I'm fine with it. Okay, Nightblade. So that's 3 damage to enemy hero. I do have a wait, I have a beast? Jeweled Scarab counts as a beast! Ram Wrangler! Yay! And I get a huge toad. Alright, so I have 4, 5, 6, 11 damage on the board. 12 if you count that. Which is not nearly enough to kill. So, I say we pop that Divine Shield. Trade you. Trade you. And now we give her a Divine Shield again, plus another hat. So she now has 2 hats. And hit there. Yeah, this is all going good. This is all great in red. Well, I think we're going to win this time. Part of it was getting these Light Bane, Dark Bane legendaries. Got some scary stuff there on the board, especially with Vitality Totem healing you up. Not a big fan of that, I'm not going to lie. But my weapon just gets stronger and stronger. Look at this thing. Do I win? Oh, wow, I definitely lost. I got the worst card possible to joust with, and then here's 14 health to you. Oh, my gosh, she's back up to 30 health. All right, so choose one. Discover a minion or discover a spell. Okay. Those are things. All right, a couple obvious choices here for me. Hit you, hit you, hit you. Then, let's discover... Oh, do I want a minion or a spell? I think a minion. We'll discover a minion. Sylvanas! Nozdormu! Nozdormu could just be fun, though. Nozdormu could just be fun. But then again, it's AI. It's AI. Nozdormu would be dumb, and Nozdormu's effect would not really... Because that only really affects players. It makes it so every turn like basically starts with the rope burning. So we're going to take Sylvanas. That was a really good discover, by the way. Holy crap.
I have no time for games.
Sylvanas has no time for games. And let's attack base. I think we have to attack base every turn, because every turn he ends up playing a rare card, and the rare spear just gets stronger and stronger. It's insane. But we have Sylvanas, whose death rattle is take control of a random enemy minion. That would be Sky Captain Crag. That is a pirate with charge. Okay, so discover a minion or spell. Sick. All right, so let's do that again. Let's get another minion. Yeah, we'll get minions. Screw it, minions. Dr. Balance! How you doing? I've gotten such great RNG this game. It's kind of insane. All right, so get rid of you. Hit you, and hit you. All right. Well, actually, if I wouldn't have put out Dr. Balance, I had lethal because I could have put out Nightblade. Well, color me embarrassed. We can mess around the board here a little bit more, though. We actually have another fight after this, believe it or not.
Elements I like. Totems I love.
My weapon has 10 attack. I have a 10-4 weapon. This is silly. And there's nothing in that deck to get rid of weapons. There's no Harrison Jones. There's no 06 Swampoos. So this is kind of great. All right. There's Harrison Jones, by the way. Speak of the devil, how you doing, Harry? All right, so we're going to Nightblade just for the fun of it, because that's going to be a nice way to end off.
They'll never know what.
Because they'll never know what hit them. Well, we killed off Rafaam? Rafaam? I keep wanting to call him Rafaam. All right.
Your deck is garbage. Time to use my own.
Ah, so that's why there's 4 fights, and the final boss was the 3rd fight, because he used our deck to start. Now he's using his own deck, so Curse the Rafaam. Your opponent gets a curse card when they're holding it to take 2 damage on their turn. That's a Warlock card. And Wobbling Runts, which these are... What? Summon 2... Death Rattle. Summon 3 2/2 Runts. Huh. That's an interesting card. That's kind of cool, actually. All right. Time for the grand finale against what's-his-name?
Enough! You are nothing before the staff of origination.
Probably not. All right, so your hero is immune while the staff charges. I don't know what that means. He's using he used the staff to escape, chase him down, and finish him. Is there a better way to finish him without the Holy Murlocs? We gotta use the Holy Murlocs. We have to chase him down with the Holy Murlocs, and that's how we're gonna finish it off here, ladies and gents. Hopefully. Hopefully I don't get whooped.
Rafaam, the supreme archaeologist.
Why did he announce himself like a wrestler?
The full power
The Supreme Archaeologist!
will fight with honor.
Uther's gonna fight with honor. Yes. Get rid of those 2. Keep the Raider for turn 1. Ah, Tide Hunter. Ah, no, now this is our turn 1 play.
I am invincible. I wield the power of the Titans.
Okay, so I can't
Rafaam's
attack him.
invulnerable while the staff charges. When
Okay.
it's done, we'll have a window to fight back, but we'll have to handle the creature it summons.
Okay. This could be an interesting fight. Murloc's probably not going to be very good for it, if I had to guess, but hey, that's actually great. Murloc Tidecaller. Murloc Tiny Fin. Buffing up its attack. I love the sound the little Tiny Fin makes, by the way.
Museum for useful things. Just call if you need one.
Oh, find an artifact. Really? That costs 0?
This was in a box marked "Do not open." So yeah, good luck.
Shard of Sulfuros. Deal 5 damage to all characters. Okay, so all characters. That's literally every minion and both heroes. Okay, well, let's continue to buff up old Tidecaller here. So this is kind of fun. I like this. This is cool. I like this rummage power. Ah, man's got a fierce monkey. So his hero's immune.
At its peak. Be ready.
1 turn left. All right, so every turn I want to rummage.
Drink me, but we found it in Naxxramas, so no one's wanted to try.
Putris's Vial. Destroy a random enemy minion. Yes. That's so good. I'm so happy that came out then. Give all other Murlocs +2 attack. I mean, yeah, or +2 health. Yeah, totally. Get these guys buffed up. Yeah, all right, so we have I think a minion's going to come out from this.
Power overwhelming.
Does a big scary thing come out? What in the world? Lady Nazjar, at the end of your turn, replace all other minions with new ones. No! My Murlocs!
Now's your chance.
My Murlocs! I love how I got another Tiny Fin, but still, Murlocs! My Murlocs. My Murlocs.
Catch. But don't tell Bran. He loves this pipe.
This is Khadgar's Pipe. Put a random spell into each player's hand. Yours costs 0. Well, no sense in not using it. Blizzard! I want to get rid of that annoying thing. That thing's gonna chat me. It's gonna chat me right in the butt. Alright. You. I'm keeping my taunty taunt. And let's start repopulating the world with Murlocs, huh? You know what? We have the means to clear the board. Let's clear the board. Now.
I am invincible.
Well,
You
no.
will never defeat
But what? What?
The staff is charging again.
What?
We'll have another opportunity in a moment.
Oh my gosh! I have to attack him during that one turn. Oh my goodness. Okay then. Well, let's draw a couple of cards, which I'm gonna get some. Yay, Murloc Knight! I haven't seen the Murloc Knight in ages. I also haven't seen Noble Sacrifice in ages. All right. Actually, let's get our artifact.
I hate snakes.
All right. So this is gonna be a Hackery Blood Goblet. Transform a minion into a 2/1 pit snake. Okay, well I could save that for whenever he puts out something big and scary. So yeah, that's pretty sick. We'll trade you into you. Keep. No, don't kill my taunt. Ah, gosh, I should have seen that coming. I'm dumb. Well, I have Noble Sacrifice. We'll put out you and then end off a turn. I think. How many turns do you got left for that? It's an unstable portal. This is a weird boss fight. It really is. Okay, he gets a shredder.
Staff is nearly ready. Set up.
Does this count as inspiring? I guess we're about to find out.
A sacred artifact.
It does.
Drink it quickly.
Ysera's Tear. Gain 4 mana crystals this turn only, huh? Wow. That's actually a really cool card. Wow. Does it help me a lot? Yeah, I mean, actually I can get out the War Leader. So, yeah. I now have 6 mana. Oh my gosh. That actually helped out a ton. That was like the perfect card to get right now. Look at this here. Look at this. Now if he comes at me with that annoying guy again, I'm gonna be so upset. All right, so we get rid of that. He gets a Captain's Parrot. He got a Captain's Parrot. Well, I'm actually gonna attack that because there's really no point in me not. I don't think. Okay. Now, the Blood Goblet here I want to use on whatever he's gonna summon here. Please don't be that lady again. Sun Raider Ferrex. Oh, these are other bosses. At the end of your turn, add a Blessing of the Sun to your hand. He also entombed. Who do you entomb? My War Leader.
Go for it.
I'm gonna go for it. He entombed my War Leader, so all my guys are weaker. No fair. Alright, so let's summon you into a Pit Snake. But the Pit Snake, I think, can kill anything. Yeah, it can kill anyone that it damages, sadly. Let's get ourselves an artifact. Deal 10 damage randomly split among all characters. Okay. Kael'thas, you psycho. Okay. Do I Blizzard down that thing, or do I trade one of my guys into it? I think we just trade a little weenie, I guess. I'm not too happy about that, but I like the Murloc Knight.
Shields up again. Be careful.
Okay, man's got a Frost Giant. Well, I don't have a way to deal with it. Maybe I will. We'll see. Get something good.
Funny. This was still in my pocket. I guess you can borrow it.
Ah, that was a useless little Murloc. Give me a good Murloc. All right, so discover a minion and gain 3 copies of it. Oh, gosh, these are such cool cards. All right, so do I want 3 Crazed Alchemists, 3 Nightblades, or 3 Zombie Chows? Definitely not 3 Zombie Chows. 3 Nightblades, maybe. The Crazed Alchemist could be okay. Nightblades, though, are Nightblades. I think we'll go 3 Nightblades, because they just do damage. All the Murlocs have +1 attack. I don't want to trade my... We're going to Blizzard him. So to freeze him up. Then we're going to get a Nightblade out here, which I guess didn't actually do any damage to him, but... yeah. Do I keep it the way it is? Do I just leave it? I can't attack him, unfortunately, but I do have a decent-sized board. He's going to be frozen throughout the end of the turn. 1 turn left. Ancient Shade. Oh, that actually stinks. Is that curse card for him? He could draw it when he's immune, which is really annoying.
The staff is nearly
I'm setting up. I got old Merc guy. All right. Well, old Merc guy, I should save him for next turn. I really should, but okay. Let's see what we get.
A piece of Lothar's armor remained intact after your scrap.
Man, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Okay, that actually changes things up a lot. So, I want to keep the Tide Caller because he can continue to get buffed up and better. I don't want to get rid of him. I should have traded first because I didn't get my extra Murloc from the Murloc Knight. Okay, 3 damage, 3 damage. So, I can hit... No, if I kill him, that's going to buff up another one of the guys. I don't want to kill a Dark Cultist. God, there's a lot more to this than you think there is. I need to do 3 damage to him. So I can actually get rid of the Cold Light Oracle here. His battle cry's gone. It's kind of useless, right? The Tiny Fin can go. He's a little tiny thing. As much as I like him, he can go. I need to whittle him down. Okay, so we whittle you down. And now, we Lothar's left Grieve. Yeah, okay. Left Grieve. That's what... I didn't deal the 1 damage to him. Oh, whatever, it's fine. Let me trade that, I guess. And for the sake of doing it, because we need to have as much damage essentially on the board as possible. God, I misplayed the heck out of that last one. I could have put out the Grim Scale. I had so many of those guys on the board. I just messed up everything right there. But by golly, it doesn't matter. Yes, we'll get out you there. Then, all right, then end off the turn. Can we just ignore that turn and pretend it didn't happen? All right, so you got this thing again, so I'm not worried about, to be honest.
I will not betray.
Now, we may actually be able to burst the heck out of him this turn. He's vulnerable. And we may actually be able to have, like, some kind of, like... Okay, let's see. No, I want to keep him. So, let's see. There's 9, 13, 17, 18 damage. Yeah, I have lethal, like, sitting here. Sick. Come out with old Merc guy. Then, well, I could use actually Nightblade instead of Hero Powering, I suppose. Yeah, we'll do it that way. All right, damage, damage. They never saw the Murlocs coming, and we finish them off here with the Murloc Knight because Murloc Knight is fun. Yeah.
I cannot be defeated!
Well, you should board clear more. All right, so we now have the Eerie statue, the buffed up ancient watcher, and Desert Camel. Put a 1-cost minion from each deck onto the battlefield. That's an odd card. Very, very odd indeed. Dun 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 dun. Yay! Now we have Eloise Starseeker, who's talking to us throughout the adventure. Shuffle the map to the Golden Monkey into your deck. So if the Golden Monkey replaces like everything you have with legendaries, I believe. So that's gonna be fun. I want to try out that card just to see what it does, and because apparently the Golden Monkey will replace everything you have with legendaries, which just sounds hilarious. And then Archchief Rafaam, or whatever his name was, discover a powerful artifact. He's a 7/8 for 9. Huh, depends on how good the artifact is, I suppose. Now we have class challenges for the Rogue and the Mage. And that, ladies and gentlemen, I suppose... Ooh, what's happening here? Oh, it's going to do stuff. Yay, another glorious adventure completed. Well, I haven't done the class challenges yet, technically. I still got class challenges too, which we will be doing in another video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video completing off the League of Explorers adventure. We still have the class challenges finished off, but yeah, we've completed the entire main adventure, got all the cards, beat all the bosses, and had a lot of fun in the process. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a rating, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.